Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Okay. To my laptop one. So it'll be a little bit softer. So I'm not like overwhelming the movie. So yeah. As we're doing this. We are live. We are not Memorex. Stream Elements has once again failed me on announcing what I'm doing. I should be used to that by now. Down here. Doop, doobity doop. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Well. Putting stuff out on all the discordant things. Not that anyone will come in, but I'm gonna watch a movie anyway. And it wouldn't be the first time I watched a movie by myself. Okay. So. Hey! Does that lurkers? Looks like he got lurkers. Let me switch from just chat. Hello, lurkers. Yeah. So I've actually found a couple movies that I can watch, or we can watch. So depends on what kind of movie you're into. Well, it's all going to be horror. I've got a few black and white ones that are always cool, and I found one classic color one. Well, classic, like, close to the year I was born, but it's like myself as a classic. I've got them all loaded though. Just haven't decided what I want to watch yet. They're all pretty good movies. And I'm eating snacks, so there's that. So, hope everyone had a good week. Man. I'm eating really chewy stuff, so if I'm not moving a lot, it's good. Eating. Maybe I should have gotten myself something to drink. But oh well. But let me tell you what movies I have that we can watch tonight. Okay. I've got The Ghoul, a very old Boris Karloff movie, so that'd be kind of cool. Got Horror Express, which is Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. The Screaming Skull, awesome old movie. And I do have The Bat. We can watch that again. The House on Haunted Hill, the black and white Vincent Price one, because of course it's Vincent Price. The Last Person on Earth, also Vincent Price. I've got The Most Dangerous Game, which has been remade so many times. You guys should know the story. I mean, it's literally the basis for Predator. And for those who really want to go old school, I've got one of the original Somnambulist movies, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It is a silent film with music. And since it's a silent movie, I would do the voices for you. Ha ha! Oh, that could be fun in its own right. Because that would be like me reading the title cards and trying my damnedest to do appropriate voices for it. But again, I haven't decided what movie to watch. Let me make a list real quick. Oh, oh, I'm going to say stuff from Dr. Calamari. Caligari. I was close. Dr. Calamari. It's a trap. Still spelled wrong. Most dangerous game. Um, mm, Get the window open again. Cool. I don't know if anyone want to watch the Frankenstein 1910 again. Not that it was bad, it's just, you know. Last on Earth. Do I have it? String Soul, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Dangerous Game, Horror Express, That's Not to Tell, Ghoul. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. Okay. I will continue my hunt for other movies. Yeah, 1910 is definitely a unique take on it. But yeah, here's a movie list that I've got available right now.
Hello there.
And it's nice to have it come in, so. I have this weird urge to go check movies that have gone off of copyright, so I can just start downloading them and showing them when I get bored. I think the Screaming Skull, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Most Dangerous Game. I've seen most of these. I don't think I've seen Horror Express. But it's Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, so I can't see it ever being bad. All the good Hammer movies are always kind of graphic, though. Let's see. Fill that up. See, classic horror will always have a place in my heart. I really did grow up watching it. My model was partly inspired by Vincent Price anyway. So let's see. Do we want to do black and white, or do we want to go ahead and do the color? Which I don't think how many movies I have in color. Which ones do I have over here? Color, I think I just have the Horror Express and Last Man on Earth. Black and white, however, Screaming Skull, Most Dangerous Game, The Ghoul, The Bat, Last Man on Earth, and now some Octodile. I had really started doing the horror movies as like Saturday matinee things, but I've been busy all day. I felt like I'd come home and watch a movie and figured, I'll bring some other people in to watch the movie too. Take the text off there. I did that for the first movie because I was shocked to find out that it had been released. I really wish I could show the actual, well, the Universal Frankenstein, but I found out that Universal did a tricky thing and did a loophole on their copyright issue. The movie itself, they let fall out of copyright, but they did copyright on the design of the monster, and that's just a pain in the ass. Oh, I did not add. I hadn't added the doctor. The I do like a lot of the Hammer ones. Of course, I also like a lot of the Roger Corman horror movies, but that's B horror movies, and they're just awesome. Can't believe I forgot to add the Cabinet of Dr Caligari. Get this out here. Corman does awesome work. Even when it's a bad movie, it's an awesome movie. Not that. I like the fact I have all these badly projected onto the screen in the background of my editing. Reminds me of my weird days as a projectionist. Nope. Any suggestions out of the list? The goal is just at 2 hours. Most dangerous game is a little over 1 hour. It was an hour and 20 minutes. Most dangerous game is a little over an hour. Guess I could do both, depending on how long you want to be in here. I know how that is. Let's go for most dangerous game. It's a little bit shorter. Okay. That's flat. Just lose audio?
Orders yesterday to cut through these waters. He's had the jitters. There's something wrong. I'm getting nerves myself.
Doc, what do you recommend for nerves?
Give him a shot of scotch.
Good.
Give him the whole bottle. No, I've got nerves, too. Here you are, Doc.
Just what you need.
Well, maybe you're right. Yes, I'll do it.
Good evening, Captain.
Good evening, sir. May I speak with you?
Why, certainly. Go ahead.
We're heading straight for the channel between Brank Island and the mainland.
Good.
But the lights are just a bit off, according to the chart.
But charts are never up to date in this part of the Pacific. You know that.
I know, sir, but doesn't Brank Island mean anything to you?
Well, not a lot.
Well, perhaps if I could talk with Mr. Rainsford.
But Bob's not a sailor. He's a hunter.
He's made many of these trips. He's young, but he has judgment.
I'll call him. Oh, Bob. Bob.
What is it?
Come up here, will you?
Just a minute.
What's bothering you, Captain?
There are no more coral reef, shark-infested waters in the whole world than these.
Boy, just take a look at these. You didn't turn out so hot as a hunter, Doc, but oh, what a photographer. Say, if we'd had you to take pictures on the Sumatran trip, they might have believed my book.
If you'd had me on the Sumatran trip, you'd never had me on this one.
Say, here's the swell one of the ship, Skipper. Well, what's the matter?
These old sea dogs tell yarns to kid each other and end up believing it all themselves.
Well, I think that Mr. Rainsford should know that the channel lights aren't just in the position given on the chart.
Oh. Well, what do you think, fellas?
I think we should turn back and take the outside course.
Oh,
Turn back now.
No. We'll go ahead.
Very well, sir. It's your ship.
It was the schooner Hesperus, and she sailed the wintry sea.
Now, wait a minute, fellas. Let's talk this over. There's no use taking any chances.
Chances? That's fine talk coming from a fellow who just got through slapping tigers in the face. Here, get an eyeful of this.
And he talks about taking chances.
Here's the Doc charging the enemy with an unloaded camera. Get the expression on Doc's face, Bill.
He looks more frightened than the tiger.
He is.
Just what you have on your mind, Doc.
I'll tell you what I had on my mind. I was thinking of the inconsistency of civilization. The beast of the jungle, killing just for his existence, is called savage. The man, killing just for sport, is called civilized.
Yeah.
It's a bit contradictory, isn't it?
Now, just a minute. What makes you think it isn't just as much sport for the animal as it is for the man? Now, take that fellow right there, for instance. There never was a time when he couldn't have gotten away. But he didn't want to. He got interested in hunting me. He didn't hate me for stalking him, any more than I hated him for trying to charge me. As a matter of fact, we admired each other.
Perhaps. But would you change places with the tiger?
Well, not now.
Here comes that bad luck lady again. Third time tonight.
Here, let me shuffle him.
Wait a minute. Don't evade the issue.
Yes, come, speak up.
I asked you a question.
Yes.
You did? Oh, I forgot.
No, you didn't. I asked you if there'd be as much sport in the game if you were the tiger instead of the hunter.
Got you now, Bob. Well, that's something I'll never have to decide.
No?
Listen here, you fellas. This world's divided into two kinds of people, the hunter and the hunted. Now, luckily, I'm a hunter. Nothing can ever change that. Hang on a second!
Hello down there. Hello, engine room. The dynamo's closed. If the water ever hits those hot boilers.
they know how to jump into the story, don't they? But the Captain Navigator were just talking about how the lives weren't matched up on their chart, so...
See anybody?
Now they know why.
Nobody left but us two and that fella. Doc! Help! Look!
Yeah, that just killed everyone in the ship, except Suzuki.
Oh! He got me!
Oh, he got me! Yeah, one of the best things about the good old movies is they really do cut to the chase. And the guy's saying that a good thing I'm a hunter, not the hunted. And then chaos. Yeah. Nice knocker. Got the door opening on its own, that's ominous.
Hello, anybody here?
Anybody around, I say?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is this your house?
Now you're locked in.
I'm not trying to break in, but I've been in a wreck. Our yacht just sunk with all hands. I got ashore and found your place here by accident.
I know.
I'm not trying to intrude, but I'm in sort of a jam.
Accidents.
Don't you understand any English?
Ivan does not speak any language. He has the misfortune to be dumb.
Oh, hello. Are you the owner here?
Yes. Welcome to my poor fortress.
Fortress?
It once was, built by the Portuguese centuries ago. I have had the ruins restored to make my home here. I am Count Zaroff.
My name's Robert Rainsford. Glad to meet you. Very glad.
Yeah, Ivan is a Cossack. I'm afraid, like all my fellow countrymen, he is a bit of a savage. Smiley.
Yeah,
Ivan.
terminology definitely has improved. No, not just
Pull it,
idiot
niece.
as opposed to dumb.
I was trying to make him understand there'd been a shipwreck in the channel.
Short was me. But how appalling.
Well, he understands Russian.
And you mean to say that you were the only survivor?
Yes. I'm afraid I am.
You're certain?
Well, I'd never left the spot if I hadn't been. The swellest crowd on earth. My best friends. It's incredible.
Such things are always incredible. Death is for others, not for ourselves. That is how most of my other guests have felt.
Your other guests? You mean this has happened before?
My dear fellow, we have several survivors from the last wreck still in the house. It would seem that this island were cursed.
That's just what the captain said. Only he thought it was uninhabited.
We Cossacks find our inspiration in solitude.
Well, it's a break for me anyway.
My house is yours, sir. Oh, by the way, you'll want to change those wet rags immediately.
Yes. They look about the way I feel.
Yes. I have some loose hunting clothes which I keep for my guests that you can possibly get into. Od vidivov krajnyu komnatu. Ivan will show you to your room.
Thank you.
You'll find a stiff drink there also.
Thanks a lot.
Proшу. All pleasure is...
Everyone needs a stiff drink.
It is hard to forget your comrade's fate, I know, but our feminine guest is easily perturbed. If I could beg you to put a good face upon the matter, assume a cheerfulness you may not feel.
Why, sure, of course.
Thank you. Miss Trowbridge, may I present Mr. Robert Rainsford, Miss Eve Trowbridge,
How'd you do?
How do you do?
and her brother, Mr. Martin Trowbridge.
How are you, old chap? Pretty well shaken up, I guess, huh?
Coming out of it now, thanks.
We know just how it feels. Don't we, Eve?
Indeed, we do. Perhaps Mr. Rainsford would like some hot coffee.
Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Rainsford, please sit here.
Oh, thank you.
Daj gostu coffee vodka.
Vodka, that's the stuff. One shot'll dry you out quicker than all the coffee in Java. Have to toss it off, though, like this.
Now, Martin, you don't have to drink it all tonight, do you?
Don't be ridiculous, sis. We are victims of circumstance, same as Mr. Rainsford. And if anyone has a right to his liquor, it's a victim of
Yes,
circumstance. Isn't that so, Count?
Of course, yes.
You were in the shipwreck, too, I understand.
Yes. Our lifeboat was the only one saved. My brother and I and two sailors. The Count found us on the beach with nothing but the clothes on our backs.
Those channel lights must have been shifted. I wonder it hasn't been reported.
Well, we'll report him, just as soon as we get back to the mainland.
You see, the Count has only one launch, and that's under repair.
Russians
yes.
are not the best mechanics. I'm afraid we'll have to be patient a few days longer.
That's all right with me. I feel as if I were living on borrowed time right now.
Speaking of that, perhaps now you'll tell us a little bit about who you are. Just sketchily, you know. Born, married, why I left my last job.
No. One moment, please. Mr. Rainsford need never explain who he is in my house.
No?
No, we entertain a celebrity, Miss Trowbridge.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Let me guess. I know. Flagpole sitter.
Oh, flagpole sitter.
I know. He wrote some books.
No, he lived some books. If I am not mistaken, this is Mr. Robert Rainsford, who hunts big game so adventurously.
Yeah? Here's to you.
I've lugged the gun around a little.
I've lugged the gun around a little. No, I have read your books. I read all books on hunting. Papirosu?
Thank you.
Only in yours have I found a sane point of view.
What do you mean, sane?
Cigarette?
Yeah, thanks.
You do not excuse
It means
what
that he
needs
has
no
all
excuse.
books on hunting.
Now, let me see. How did you put it? Hunting is as much a game as stud poker, only the limits are higher. You have put our case perfectly, Mr. Rainsford.
Well, then you're a hunter yourself.
We are kindred spirits. It is my one passion.
He sleeps all day and hunts all night. And what's more, Rainsford, he'll have you doing the same thing.
We'll have capital sport together, I hope.
Don't encourage him. You know, he's had our 2 sailors so busy chasing around the woods after flora and
He's a
fauna
lumberjack and he's
that we
okay.
haven't
He
seen
hunts all
him for
night and he
3
plays all day.
days.
But what do you hunt here?
I'll tell you. You will be amused, I know. I have done a rare thing. I have invented a new sensation.
Yeah, and is he stingy with it?
What is this sensation, Count?
Mr. Rainsford, God made some men poets. Some he made kings, some beggars. Me he made a hunter. My hand was made for the trigger, my father told me. He was a very rich man with 250,000 acres in the Crimea and an ardent sportsman. When I was only stirrup high, he gave me my first gun.
Good for him.
My life has been one glorious hunt. It would be impossible for me to tell you how many animals I have killed. But when the revolution flamed up...
Look out.
Victory stop!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Count Zarif was so interesting, I didn't realize the danger.
Oh, it's all right now. What were you saying about the revolution, Count?
Oh, merely that I escaped with most of my fortune. Naturally, I continued to hunt all over the world. It was in Africa that the Cape Buffalo gave me this.
That must have been a close call.
Yes, it still bothers me sometimes. However, in 2 months, I was on my way to the Amazon. I'd heard that the jaguars there were unusually cunning. No. No sport at all.
Well, conditions are bad everywhere these days.
One night as I lay in my tent with this head of mine, a terrible thought crept like a snake into my brain. Hunting was beginning to bore me.
Is that such a terrible thought, Count?
It is, my dear lady, when hunting has been the whip for all other passions. When I lost my love of hunting, I lost my love of life. Of love.
Well, you seem to have stood it pretty well.
I even tried to sink myself to the level of the savage. I made myself perfect in the use of the Tartar war bow.
Tartar which?
Tartar war bow. That one up there.
The what?
That's cute.
Even to this day, I prefer to hunt with it. But alas, even that was too deadly. What I needed was not a new weapon.
He's drunk.
But a new animal.
A new animal?
Exactly so.
You found one?
Yes. Here on my island,
So he's secretly the one
I
behind
hunt
Jurassic Park.
the most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game? You mean tigers?
Tigers? No. The tiger has nothing but his claws and his fangs.
I heard some queer beast howling back there along the water. Was that it?
It's no use, Rainsford. He won't tell. He won't even let you see his trophy room till he gets ready to take you on the hunt of the great what's-it.
My one secret. I keep it as a surprise for my guests against the rainy day of boredom.
Listen, old boy, you let me in on that game and I'll bet you I'd go for it.
He has
You know,
a snipe
Rainsford,
plantation.
He hasn't failed yet. If he says the thing is good, it is good. He's a judge of liquor, wizard at a contract, plays the piano, anything you want. He's a good host. And a good scout, eh, Count?
Yes, yes.
You want me to go hunting? All right, you just say the word. We're pals. We'll have a big party, get cockeyed, and go hunting.
A completely civilized point of view.
Now, listen, I'll tell you what you do. You come to my place in the Adirondack sometime, see? We'll have a private car, liquor and gals on the trip, and the guides will make the deers behave.
I think we'd better change the subject.
All right. Change the subject.
I think someone actually
Play the
has made a
piano,
horror
huh?
movie about snipe
If
hunting.
you wish.
Good idea. Play the piano. Now leave it to me and I'll
I've heard of
fix
one before
everything.
anyway.
Perhaps the Count doesn't want to play.
Now there you go, sis. Throwing cold water. Now leave me alone. I know where the piano is. I'm perfectly sober.
A charming simplicity.
Completely civilized, did you say?
He talks of wine and women as a prelude to the hunt. We barbarians know that it is after the chase and then only that man revels.
Yeah, it does seem a bit like cocktails before breakfast.
Of course, yes. You know the saying of the Ogandi chieftains. Hunt first the enemy, then the woman.
That's the savage's idea everywhere.
It is the natural instinct. What is woman? Even such a woman as this, until the blood is quickened by the kill.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. You Americans. One passion builds upon another. Kill.
I thought I heard
Then love. When you have known that, you will have known ecstasy.
Oh, Martin.
Introducing
Hello,
Zaroff, the keyboard king, in his Branca Island hour. Come on, Count, now you're shown.
What do you suggest?
Oh, just a good tune, but not highbrow like last night. Just a good tune, see?
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hunting dogs.
It's funny you do a search for a snipe movie,
It isn't true about the launch
and
needing
you get a bunch of sniper movies, and then you get Up.
It returned this morning.
You mean he's keeping you from returning to the mainland?
Yes.
Well, perhaps he enjoys the company of two very charming people.
2, maybe. There were 4 of us a week ago. The other 2 have disappeared.
What do you mean?
One night after dinner, the Count took one of our sailors down to see his trophy room. At the foot of those stone steps.
That iron door?
Yes. 2 nights later, he took the other there. Neither has been seen since.
Have you asked him about them?
He says they've gone hunting. Oh, be careful. He's watching us. Will you smile as if I'd said something funny?
Now, look here, you must be mistaken.
Not
if
now.
this-
Applause.
Boy.
Thank you.
What did I tell you? It's Maximine Ivory, eh, Rainsford?
It was splendid. Don't stop, please.
Now, I'm afraid we have failed to hold the full attention of our audience.
Well, I expect it's rather difficult for Mr. Rainsford to concentrate on anything after all he's been through.
Oh, my dear lady, you are pleading for yourself. I can see the drooping of those lovely eyes. Excuse me. Provadeo naver.
You know, the Count's worse than a family governess. Every night he sends us off to bed like naughty children.
Oh, no, my dear. No. Charming children.
There. You hear that, sis? Now trot along upstairs and don't bother us grown-ups anymore.
Well, after that, I guess I'll have to go. Good night, Mr. Rainsford.
Good night. We'll be seeing each other at breakfast.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sis. We won't be seeing each other at breakfast.
Oh, my dear Rainsford, I have been most inconsiderate. You must be feeling the need of sleep, too.
Yes, I am just about all in.
Then Ivan will show you to your room. Oh, do you come to do?
Oh, Martin. Turn in early, please.
Don't worry. The Count will take care of me, all right.
Indeed I shall.
Well, good night.
Good night, sir.
Well-practiced
Sleep
psychotic
well.
stare. Yes, everything will be taken care of.
Well, here's long life.
Excuse me.
A long life. Tell me, Mr. Trowbridge, are you also fatigued?
Tired? Me? You know I'm not. You know, Rainsford, we two are just alike. Up all night and sleep all day. Well, good night. Well, what are we going to do, huh? What's the big idea?
I thought that perhaps tonight you would like to see my trophy room.
Your trophy room?
I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
Say, that's a great idea. Oh, now we're pals. No more secrets now, huh? We'll make a night of it.
I hope so, Mr. Trowbridge.
Just you and I, pals. We'll have fun together, huh?
Precisely, yes. Fun together.
Ah, boy, Connie, oh boy, Connie.
That's bad.
Please let me come in. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I'm frightened.
What was it, those dogs?
My brother. I've been listening for hours for him to come upstairs. I've just gone to his room. He isn't there.
Well, he's probably somewhere with the Count.
That's just what I'm afraid of. Count Zaroff is planning something about my brother and me.
You don't really think anything's happened to your brother?
Oh, I don't know, but we've got to find him. Won't you help me?
Well, of course I'll help you. Where do you think he's gone?
Where did the others go?
The iron door. I'll meet you downstairs in 5 minutes.
Thank you.
That's queer. It's unlocked.
That's the jug was empty. Cue dramatic music. Oh, what you got? Besides head mounted on the wall.
There, he's coming down.
Back here, quick.
I'd noticed the cast is pretty similar, especially Faye Wright.
Alajiyevo, Naskameko.
Where's my brother?
Where's
my brother?
Right there.
You killed him. You killed my brother. You...
Dennis! Why, you... What will you over there? Come, my dear
Well,
Rainsford.
you have to admit, she did get
I
a little
don't want to
carried
treat
away.
you like my other guests. You and I, we are hunters.
So that's your most dangerous game.
Yes, my dear fellow, I intended to tell you last night, but you know Miss Trowbridge.
You hunted him like an animal.
Yeah, I know what you think, but you are wrong.
That'll drop again.
He was sober and fit for sport when I sent him out. An hour or two strapped up in here brought him to his senses.
You raving maniac.
Yes. I'll take it off. When we finish. The stupid fellow tried to escape through the swamps of Fog Hollow. You see, when I first began stocking my island, many of my guests thought I was joking. So I established this trophy room. I always bring them here before the hunt. An hour with my trophies, and they usually do their best to keep away from me.
Where do you get these poor devils?
Providence provided my island with dangerous reefs.
But there are light buoys to mark the safe channel.
They do not always mark it.
You shifted them.
Precisely right. Too bad your yacht should have suffered. But at least it brought us together.
You take half-drowned men from ships you've wrecked and drive them out to be hunted.
I give them every consideration. Good food, exercise, everything to get them in splendid shape.
To be shot down in cold blood.
Oh, no. Oh, I admit with this annoying fellow. But usually I give them hunting clothes, a woodsman's knife, and a full day's start. Why, I even wait until midnight to give them the full advantage of the dark. And if one eludes me only till sunrise, he wins the game.
Suppose he refuses to be hunted.
Ivan is such an artist with these. Invariably, Mr. Rainsford, invariably they choose to hunt.
And when they win?
To date, I have not lost. Oh, Rainsford, you'll find this game worth playing. When the next ship arrives, we'll have gorgeous sport together.
You murdering rat, I'm a hunter, not an assassin.
Come, Rainsford, say you will hunt with me.
Hunt men?
Say you'll hunt with me! No?
What do you think I am?
This is basically the first Predator
One
movie.
I fear who dare not follow his own convictions to their logical conclusion. I'm afraid in this instance, Mr. Rainsford, you may have to follow them.
What do you mean?
I shall not wait for the next ship. 4 o'clock. The sun is just rising. Ostekniki to Rushniki. Come, Mr. Rainsford. Let us not waste time. Ivan. Yengiz. Your fangs and claws, Mr. Rainsford.
Bob, what are they going to do?
I'm going to be hunted.
No, no, no,
Look
Mr.
how heavy that door
Ulrich.
actually is.
Outdoor chess. His brain against mine. His woodcraft against mine. And the prize?
The prize?
You may recall what I said last evening. Only after the kill does man know the true ecstasy of love.
Suppose you lose.
If I do not, what shall I say, find you between midnight and sunrise tomorrow, freedom for both of you.
I'm going with you.
No. He'll kill you, too.
Not at all. One does not kill a female animal. If you lose, I can easily recapture her alive.
All right. I'll take her with me, then. We'll set him a trail he'll remember.
It's only fair to
As a
advise
hunter,
you
I can
against
say
Odd
occasionally
Hollow.
the females do have to be culled.
Outdoor chess,
As
Mr.
population issues are population issues.
Don't lose your nerve. We'll beat this thing.
The others didn't.
We will. Come on, let's get going.
It seems as though we've come miles.
Yeah. Well, 3 hours doesn't take you far in this jungle. Come on, let's keep going. Come on. Just a little more of this, then easy downhill going. Soon be safe. No wonder he was so sure. This island's no bigger than a deer park.
Oh, Bob!
Come on now.
What are we going to do?
We didn't each live through a shipwreck to let this crazy manhunter worry us.
I shouldn't have come with you. You might beat him if you were alone.
Alone? And leave you here with that savage? Not a chance. Now, we've got to think of something to worry him.
Oh, you'd never get near him. He'd shoot on sight.
Weapons aren't everything in the jungle. Say, did you notice that leaning tree down there?
The one we just passed?
Yes. Come on, I want to show you something. You see?
It really
That
is.
supporting branch were cut away. This fallen tree would make a perfect
And
melee
they've
deathfall.
done so many different
Melee
versions of
deadfall?
it.
What's that?
A man-killing
Like, as a
contraption.
predator.
The natives use.
There's been some sci-fi
Stop that
TV shows that
madman,
have
all
done
right.
similar things. That it was
Trouble is,
aliens
it takes
hunting
quite a
down
few hours to
humans.
build.
He said he wouldn't follow till midnight.
That's right. If you help me, I think we'll have time. Come on, we'll cut some strong vines.
I think there's another movie called The Game that does a lot like this too.
Bracelet of yours makes a fine guide ring for my necktie.
He'll have been on
The
his
only
way
thing that
almost
this
an
one's
hour.
lacking is the technology.
Look out. Don't touch that trip line. You'll have a 2-ton tree down on your back. Jungle wood's as heavy as iron.
Will it really work?
Never known a living thing to get by one yet. Look here. If you touch that trip line, you'll pull that trigger free. Once that's loose, there's nothing to keep the log from coming down. It'll crash down and kill anything underneath it.
Look.
We're ready. Let them come.
Rainsford.
Of course, you have to make a sound.
I prolong it. I'll not bundle the shot. You'll never even feel it. But surely you don't think that anyone who has hunted leopards would follow you into that ambush? Oh, very well. If you choose to play the leopard, I shall hunt you like a leopard.
Where did he go?
He's playing with us, like a cat with a mouse.
What do you mean?
You heard him say he'd hunt us as he'd hunt a leopard. It means he's gone for his high-powered rifle.
His rifle. Oh, Bob, we must get away from here. Run!
Eve, wait. Fog Hollow ahead.
Fog Hollow?
The swamp where he caught the others. We haven't a chance of keeping ahead of him there.
But there's no place else to run.
That's just what he's counting on. We've got 2 hours till dawn. We've got to use our brains instead of our legs.
But he'll have his rifle.
And we'll have a man trap. Look.
Oh. Makes me grin.
Cover this over. When Mrs. Zorro...
That's an island that the guys lived on for who knows how long.
Quick, gather some leaves and grass. I'll cut some branches.
Man, that was loud. Hey, puppy. Sound alerts are turned off in the movie. Sorry.
Very good, Rainsford. Very good. You have not won yet. Look at your watch. Are you looking at it?
Still half an hour till sunrise.
Swamp or no swamp, we can keep ahead of them that long.
As you are doubtless saying, the odds are against me. You have made my rifle useless in the fog. You cannot blame me if I overcome that obstacle.
Ricola. Yeah, it just depends on when they do the copyright. But they just forgot to do it on early when they get registered properly. So.
Those animals I cornered. Now I know how they felt.
dog, you can do it. Here's a dog. Hey, guilty.
Ahmed, Miss Trowbridge, bring her here.
Ah,
Now.
For the last not get satisfied. Did he not get the kill? And now he's playing music from the score. Mwahaha. I survived. You lose.
My dear Rainsford, I congratulate you. You have beaten me.
Not yet.
Oh, but of course I insist.
Not yet. Give me a second.
Why, you're not even wounded.
You hit the dog, not me. I took a chance and went over with him.
A clever trick, Rainsford. I cheerfully admit defeat. Here's the key of the boathouse. The door is in the trophy room. You and Miss Trowbridge may leave at once.
No!
You're hurt. bad to be stabbed by an arrow.
Eve! The boat, quick!
I kind of wish I had King Kong to show. I guess we could watch a second movie. I don't know how much attention span anyone has left. Anyone want to see a second movie? Throw the list up because 2 more people who came in. Barely focused just means it's a good time, right? Anyway, for those who don't know, here's the movie list. It's only 10:42 my time anyway. Oh, what's the heck is an NDD? How many freaking Pokemon are there? Oh, wrong thing. Oh. Da, 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 da. Showing Guilty's still here. Don't see Puppy on the list anymore, though. I already got one movie watched, so that's not too bad. Or I could go ahead and... No, couldn't catch an NDD. Still don't know what an NDD is. How many people are streaming? Oh, so many streamers. Nope. We can watch another movie. That's okay. That's you said you were kind of losing focus anyway. Looks like Garbage Son's movie night. I wonder what they're watching. Peeking on them real quick, see what's up. Well, they're definitely watching something more modern. Oh! They're watching Weird Science. Not only are they watching Weird Science, they're watching it in Spanish. Not sure I want to subject people to the Spanish dub of Weird Science. Admittedly, it would be interesting. Let's see. So many people playing Cult of the Lamb right now. Let's see, Papa Mutt's just chatting. It's a great him. See what he's doing. Well, I guess they're about to end. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Papa Mutt's getting ready to end too. We can watch another movie if anyone wants. Or if you have a suggestion on someone to raid, you'd be fine with that. Okay, what movie do you want to do? Let's see. I want to stick to black and white tonight. Okay. Let's see. Black and white. Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. For some reason, that's just been nagging on my mind. Well, could watch The Ghoul. And Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is something I actually had to watch for my cinema history classes. Way back when I actually tried to do a film major thing. Yeah, let's watch Caligari. And I will try to do the title cards. Of course, I'm not sure how well it'll sync up since my audio is a little off from everyone else's, but okay, let's get that started. Let's go. Roll film. from the Kraus. Conrad Fates, take over Hans Feher and Hans Van Tartwarski. German film, can you tell? A tale of the modern reappearance of an 11th century myth involving a strange and mysterious influence. The Montebac monk throws someone under list. Spirits surround us on every side. They have driven me from hearth and home, from wife and child. My betrothed. What she and I have experienced is yet more remarkable than any story you've told me. I will tell you. Spoken parts are kind of forced. Northwall, where I was born. A traveling fair had arrived. With it came a mountebank. That really does have good design to it. My friend, Helen. Its face. Come to the Holstein Fair. Wonders, marvels, miracles, sideshows, all new. Come, Francis, let's go to the fair. The town clerk is in a bad mood today. Dr. Caligari. Wait! Such upbeat music. Sit down, fool. I want a permit to operate my concession at the fair. What kind of show is it? A somnambulist. Faker. There really is a great design aspect of it. Between it being fantasy and memory, everything's going to be a little abstract. Step up and see the amazing Caesar, the somnambulist! First night, the strange series of murders occurred. First victim was the town clerk. Step up! Caesar, who has slept for 25 years, is about to wake up. Don't miss this! The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. title drop. He's the man in the box. Wake, Caesar. I, Caligari, your master, command you. Five more minutes you shall not have. You have 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Caesar knows all secrets. Ask him to look into your future. Well, that's a time, please. How long shall I live? You would think they'd know better, but they don't. The time is short. You die at dawn. Also, it's one of the stupidest questions to ever ask a fortune teller is when you're gonna die. Murder! Reward. Alan, we both love her, but no matter how she chooses, let us remain friends. Yeah, because that always works. At night. Mr. Francis, Mr. Francis, Master Allen is dead. Murdered. Allen. He used to lean on that chair. The prophecy of the somnambulists. We're dead. Okay, so I paused the movie. Ever think about I can't even think of what the Tom Cruise movie is. But the people who are always asleep, predicting the future and what future crimes would be. Would this be considered a precursor to it? I mean, you have a guy that's in a trance and he literally tells you that someone's going to die. Could you prevent a future crime? Okay, well, enough of that weirdness. Back to the movie. There is something frightful in our midst. The music for this movie is just completely awesome. She seems stunned. suspicion of some of the bullets seems justified. I shall ask the police for permission to examine him. When the shadows lay darkest. Help! Help! It is he! The killer! First he sleepwalks down the sleep gates. The Council of Gnomes has come to reside over this court. Wake him! Ocean Run murderer caught. Attempts third killing. Fools. Anxious about the long absence of her father, it's true, I tried to kill the woman. And I thought they would blame the mysterious murderer again. But I swear I had nothing to do with the other 2 murders, so help me God. So, actually a case of a copycat killer. Interesting. Such a wonderfully done painting. I thought I might find my father, Dr. Olson, here. Sorry, Mary Kate. He's not here. Oh, yes, the doctor. Won't you come in and wait for him? Of course he'll wake up to look at her. After the funeral. Again. Tread, in silence tread, no voices to reveal, no sound at all, not even speak a word. The flies float from the realest thing to the earth. Yeah, the golem is a little bit more religious based. Caesar moves so stiff and rigid until he's carrying her. Then he's just running. I can't defend Caesar. I've been watching him for hours asleep in his box. Is the prisoner safe in his cell? I hope so. Let me see him. So many cross angles. If the people was a triangle. He must not be disturbed. This man's a dummy. because they're half asleep and can't focus on anything else, so everything's laughable. I don't know. Have you a patient named Caligari? Only the head of the institute can divulge the identity of our patients. Would you care to see him? And you're stuck here. But he is Caligari. You came to the right psych ward, pal. When Caligari slept. Eyebrows. Somnambulism, collection of University, published in. This has always been his special study. Oh, okay. Interesting. Some of it was when he was completely forced to carry certain plans. Some circumstances. Aha! Plots and description. Case histories and notes. March 12th, somnambulist. Present to the news this morning. At last. student. This is really an eccentric science experiment. Caligari theory for the test. Can he be ready to commit murder? Murder. Temptation. I must know. I will become Caligari. Caligari! Our boss is correct. Well, it's kind of a, not so much a weird turn as in, he found a case that he had studied and wondered if it was possible. When given the opportunity to test his theory, it felt to work. The sleeper has been found dead in the ravine. And it may just be a weird movie page, but the idea of becoming something that you had studied, like, does this process actually work? I want to try it. Can I find a summonable voice and see if I can control them? Make myself Caligari? The circle is closing in, Dr. Caligari, if that is your real name. It's Alpha Mannequin! I have the high ground! And he snaps. It's treason then. Oh, yeah, get the straight checking on him. Quick. Good start jacket. Everyone should have one in their wardrobe. Today he's a raving madman chained in his cell. See, there is Caesar. If you let him prophesy for you, you will die. Jane, I love you. When will you marry me? We who are royal blood may not follow the wishes of our hearts. And it was with Ellen first. You fools! This man is plotting our doom! We die at dawn! Do we? He is Caligari! Oh, time for another straight jacket. At last I recognize his mania. He believes me to be the mythical Caligari. Astonishing! But I think I know how I can cure him now. The end. It was certainly an ending, and it was confusing. Though I kept thinking somewhere in there, it's a Lon Chaney Jr. movie that does similar. I can't remember what it's called though. Let's see what comes up. Because it took place kind of a carnival, seaside carnival. He's done a lot of movies. Didn't realize he'd done so many westerns, though. That's kind of cool. He was on the TV show The Monkees? I really don't know that. It wasn't the Indestructible Man, because that's an entirely different situation. It was in an episode of The Whistler. Cool. Wait, he was in an exercise video? He was in an exercise video. Okay. Not seen him. I hate it when I can't think of a movie's name. Oh well. I'm starting to get tired. Oh, it's only... I haven't even done 2.5 hours and I'm tired. Okay. Let's see. Who's on that might be rateable? yesterday. Just how we're doing. How we're doing Monster Hunter. Usually weird to raid into riff tracks. So that's kind of what we were doing anyway. Let me just go ahead and call it, and we might go to sleep or something. Have any raid suggestions? I don't know if there's anyone new that. I've got. How many other people doing movies right now? Oh, someone's doing a tutorial. One of them looks like they're watching the Three Stooges, honestly. Okay. Of course, I look at his channel and he's on a commercial break. Yeah, he's watching Three Stooges. For the sound of having audio problems. Nah, I think I might just go ahead and kill it for the night. Ouch. Let me check something real quick. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna close that screen. So, glad you came in, Natsu, and Guilty, and the Matt puppy. Glad everyone came in. It's going to drive me crazy. I'll probably be on for another hour or so trying to figure out which movie I was thinking of. But, yeah, I think instead of rating anime, go ahead and just close out for the night. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching movies with me. And I'll see what other movies I can find that we can watch. Until then, guess good night. Not everyone.